Welcome to the Love Laura podcast. Join us for all things fashion, fun, girls chats and all the behind the scenes. This is what you will not see on socials. This is getting right behind the brand. Welcome back to the Love Laura pod. Today we thought we would focus on kind of wellness.
Yes.
And health and how we're prioritising wellness in our routines. So we're not going to make it very fancy. We're just going to kind of chat about women's health in general, how we make it through month to month, and what we are doing to try and kind of help ourselves along the way.
Yes, especially because I feel like I'm really, really trying hard to be a
To really
better
focus
version
on it.
of myself.
Yeah.
Cringe, but true.
Yeah. As always, we're going to get into some listeners' questions and just generally have the crack.
And also, we are masking the fact that we have a very stressy week.
Oh, yes. We have our Westbury Dublin event this Friday night. So to say that this place is mental at the minute, so maybe our wellness routines are not exactly where they need to be.
We changed this week to normal,
Yeah.
but we still got it. We're still looking
got
after
this.
ourselves.
So let's just get into it.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to start because you're now a Pilates queen. So
I know.
finally you
I
came over
know.
to the dark side. Got you converted.
And honestly, it was pure accident that I am converted, but I got invited to a reformers
You
event.
didn't listen to me all along. It wasn't me,
No, I
actually.
didn't. And honestly, I used to think, oh, how nice and relaxing and all. No. But had a reformers event and then I was like, I'm probably going to have to try an actual class before I go to one first. So I did. And oh my days. It is so hard. It is so sore in your muscles the next day. But the addictiveness is that I can't be this sore for no reason. So I'm like, this is incredible. So really enjoying it. Loving the movement that it's given me again. I feel like I would always have a sore back, like a stiff back. And it's definitely my posture is a big issue as to why. But I've just always had a bad back from an accident when I was younger and stuff too. And I'm like always going, oh. And I love spin, but spin can be sore in my back. And the last time I went to see about it, they were saying that's what it could be, especially my lower back. But with Pilates, I'm loving the movement, the stretching.
I think the mix of spin and Pilates is such a good mix. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm like...
Oh, I'm definitely trying. Now, it's not showing yet, but we're getting there. But I also am not going super strict on myself because I just don't do that.
I don't do Pilates to look like a Pilates queen. I don't. Otherwise, I would have given up a long time ago. But I do it to move my body and for my head. I do Pilates more so for my head and my mental health than I do for my physical health. And I think as well as you get older, you kind of just start to appreciate your body as well a wee bit more, and you need to look after it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, so true. And I think as well, Pilates, a lot of people say, I do it and I switch off, like fair play, but for me, I'm always like, wait, what movement are we doing next? I'm thinking about my movements and I'm like, oh,
so it
am I
forces your
twisting myself
brain
wrong? Yeah.
to also switch off. You cannot think about anything else apart from just appreciating your body, appreciating what it can do, and just like setting yourself up for future you as well. Like,
oh my goodness, so true. Like, so true. I do. And actually, I've met so many lovely people through doing it. I go the Reform 54 in Banbridge. Sarah does it. And there's a few different girls take the classes as well. But
there's Revive as well in Banbridge. I used to go to Revive.
You used to go to that one as well. It's the only one I've tried now. But even every class, there's different people in every class. You know the way sometimes, and even in spin, it's the same people on the same bikes. And, I'm not going to go to that bike because that one usually uses it and stuff. Whereas, you see girls, you're chatting... it's just a lovely community, so I'm really, really enjoying it. But I do still like my spin as well for the intensity of it.
Yeah, and I've been trying also, so I do Pilates like 5 times a week probably, but like it's not talking like big hour classes, like normally 2 45 minutes and then like 20 and a 30, something like that. But also trying to do some strength training. I've never done any strength or weights, so this is my first kind of few months getting into some strength training, because I think as you get older, your body, like you need a
it
bit
seems
of strength,
to be the way to go.
Women. So Shirley McAleenan, who I would love to get on the pod, is so focused on women's health and exercise for women, for a woman's body, not for men and women. So I think strength is important as well. So, and again, I'm not lifting big heavy weights, but it's just like starting small and seeing where I get to. And then I also love walking. I think walking.
You do love walking. I'm not a massive walker.
Yeah, I would love to be into running like my friend Michelle. She would run as well as do the gym, but she does enjoy the running. I think you need a partner for running, or you need some way in.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like 2025 has been the year for running because so many people have started it all with the Strava app. I think I always see people using, or Couch to 5K.
Yeah, my husband Jared, he likes to run, like he's a good runner, and the boys go to a wee kickboxing class, but it's right beside Tullymore. And during the summer, he was like, "Come on, run with me," and I did it a few evenings, but I was like, "Oh, I don't know."
I just don't have the breath for a runner.
Yeah. I can go so far, and then I'm like, I give up. Like, I'm not just like, no.
Oh no. And again, I see people running and I'm like, I think walking for me is too slow. And I do think that's
why I think it's important to get a hill. I'm really lucky that I live like with loads of steep hills around. So,
but it's more so like you walk, and even in here, when Laura's on one for the day with the speed of how she's walking, that there's either loads to be done or not much. But for me, just walking has never been what I love. Whereas when people are running, I feel like it's that intensity and they're running their problems away. Do you know what I mean? They're running the thoughts.
I feel the same with walking though. I can put in a podcast, or just I find fresh air. Sometimes when you're inside all day, fresh air is so important to get
that's
out.
true.
Do you know what I mean? I think as well. So okay, so that's our exercise. You'd honestly think to hear us we were flipping.
I am sitting here wetting myself going, if only people knew. Like,
really not. Let's get on to food then, and let's chat about some recipes. Who are your inspo? Like, who are you getting inspo from at the minute online? Is there anybody that you love to follow? Like, where do you get your inspo for your recipes? Because you're a brilliant cook.
Well, I'm a hearty kind of cook. I love good wholesome foods, but also I love proper dinners. Like, I love proper food. I love my spuds, love my meat, love red meat in particular, chicken. I would eat a lot of it too, but Russell doesn't like fish, so I don't make that much fish, but I love my salmon, and I do love lots of fish. But the nutritionist, no brainer. She's easy, she's handy recipes, and I love Board of Lunch for his slow cooker recipes. I'm a big slow cooker fan in winter.
You are. I just love a slow cooker. I like a slow cooker, but I don't love it. I don't know.
Funny, my sister-in-law says she hates it. She actually bought us ours, and we moved in. We're together in our house. We're in our house 6 years, and we've had it 6 years. It's amazing, and I do love it. But I think, and I'm proud to say, I think there's a bit of a skill to it, because I think it can be very watery and it makes things go mushy.
You've hit the nail on the head. I like a casserole because I can brine all the stuff, and I hate the slow cooker stuff not browned. Like, I have to brine my meat.
No, I never do.
To brine my veg.
Never.
So, and then I do a big, that our place pots and pans. I swear by them.
You love them.
And then I can stick it in the oven. Now, the only thing is that means that I have to be at home on that day, or I need to be back for. Whereas a slow cooker, I get that. Like, Deirdre will do stuff in the slow cooker, and it's lovely, don't get me wrong, it's tasty, and it's because we need to do it. But if I was at home, I definitely wouldn't choose the slow cooker. Do
you know my trick?
Right,
go. If a recipe tells me to do it on slow for 6 hours, I do like 4 or 5. Or if I do it quick for 3 hours, I do it for 2. I always do it less, because I feel like doesn't make it as watery, as slushy, as mushy.
Really?
Like, it's fab.
See, I find myself taking it out of the slow cooker and then having to stick it in the oven to reduce it down, or like...
Laura,
no, I know. I love my... Like, it needed to be nice and tasty.
Yeah.
You know
well, that's fair, but honestly, no, I do love a slow cooker, and I do feel like I have kind of perfected it, which I'm really proud of myself for.
No,
but
your stuff out of the slow cooker is always gorgeous.
But I do know that it does get to that stage, and
you know what I mean?
And you're like, oh God, and it would turn me sometimes too. But it's the convenience of it for when you're busy, and especially the smell of it in the house now when it's cooking. Yeah. Oh my God, I love it. It's so good. But the Board of Lunch recipes are fantastic, because he uses good ingredients. He always goes for the healthier option. And they're so simple and easy to follow, but they're homely. They're hearty, and I love to get like a couple of dinners and a couple of lunches out of it, so it works best. But I think there is nothing will beat vegetable broth.
Oh,
full of goodness, and
you must get your vegetables from the vegetable shop.
So I had this conversation,
right? Like, I don't even want to know it if you don't.
No, because there's a fruit and veg shop in Banbridge who does soup veg pre-chopped.
Yes,
that is not easy to get everywhere. There's not every fruit and veg shop does that.
The wee fruit and veg shop in Banbridge is amazing.
Up beside SD Kells, unreal, incredible. Has it all. And I said to him at the weekend,
need to go over.
I was like, this is so handy that you do this, and there is no way I would make soup as often as if you didn't cut this. And he said, I find it so therapeutic, and he says you just cannot get good soup veg anywhere else. And I'm like, I actually agree with you. You buy it and you put a couple of scoops in the bag, work away, 10 out of 10. And my top trick, which is my sister-in-law's, I cannot take credit, but put a few oats, like porridge oats.
Oh, to thicken it.
Oh
Love it.
my days, it gives it a lovely texture and consistency. So tasty.
Or spud in it. You can put 2 spuds. You never put spuds in your
Oh, I
vegetables?
always put spuds in it, but you need to put
do you as well?
Oh
With
yes. Oh my god, yeah. Just a wee handful, depending on the size of your pot. So good.
I always load mine up with loads of lentils.
Oh, me too. Lentils,
well?
spuds, and then a
Oh,
few.
right, okay. My top tip for soup to make it really lovely is to add extra carrots and parsnips. So get your soup veg mix, but add in extra of your own carrots and parsnips because it makes it really sweet.
For
So you mightn't need the oats and spuds. If you're adding the carrots and parsnips, you don't need the spuds. I don't think. You do? Okay.
I love a wee spud in my vegetable broth. It just eats to their own though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I just love spuds in soup.
Yeah. And also I think when it comes to food, I think it's important as well just to be mindful when you're buying, like just be a wee bit like small things, like just be more mindful about like if it's hummus, I buy Marxie's hummus. I love it. But also like when you actually do read the label, like only about 45% of it is actually chickpeas. Do you know what I mean?
Totally. And also what I've learned this year through you as well is don't like the low fat,
Bullshit.
0 fat, skimmed,
Don't even go there.
No, I know I'm on full, like,
my dad had that
everything.
bred in me from I was in no age. We never were allowed to bring anything low fat or fat free or sugar free into the house because he always said that is absolute dirt. They're going to fill it with other shit that is not real, and they do, honestly.
so true.
Look
And
at everything
actually,
that's low fat.
Yeah, Russell as well. He has psoriasis, and I was reading up somewhere about like foods that really what's that word?
Flared up.
Flared up, that's the word. And we changed in our house, not that we go through loads of milk, but we were always green milk, but we changed to full whole milk. Same with the butter, same with the yogurts. And I don't know if it's that or not, but we cut out a lot of low fat and skimmed, and it's actually, his skin is amazing now.
100%. Yeah, we don't even like real butter, always real butter. It tastes so much nicer.
Yeah.
You need less of it.
I know.
Whereas if you get that spread, or it really doesn't even taste
No.
it tastes of oil. It's rotten.
And actually,
when you think about it,
looking around, and like my grandparents as well, especially on my dad's side, my granny Nan, she was a baker, so she had fresh sodas and pancakes, and everything was full fat. And her skin, oh my goodness, she had the best skin, and they were so healthy. Thankfully, didn't have any health ailments and all. And I was like, do you know what? There's a reason. There's a reason.
Me too. I was
the older generation are living us.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Never bought bread. Like she would be never have bought bread in a million. Wouldn't even have known the bread existed. Do you know?
But it's funny because again, as much as we love social media, it falls back to that because we're reading it and then we're taking it in and we're like, oh, maybe we should be buying skimmed and maybe we should be getting 0 fat and maybe we should be doing this.
This is all great in the real, like, you know, as in we can talk about this, but actually though, like when you think about years ago though, they did have more time. Women didn't, you know, they weren't working.
No one know.
Do you know, so I'm not advocating all that. I'm just saying like there is a balance of just be maybe a wee bit more mindful.
Yeah.
Like with the hummus, for example, I love making homemade hummus, but like that's not always possible by the time. But sometimes with the thing of Marxie's hummus, or Tesco or Dunn's hummus, by the way, is gorgeous. If you fired into a food processor and then put a tin of chickpeas in, add a wee bit of extra lemon.
Oh, okay.
Like you've doubled your hummus, but you've also made the whole thing more healthy.
Even think of that.
Do you know what I mean? It's like wee tips, like that I
know.
think, or add like my other tip would be if you're making a bolognese or anything like that, add your chickpeas in, throw a tin of chickpeas in, or lentils, or you know, make it last type thing.
Yeah, funny. I seen a thing on TikTok and it was a nutritionist or something was on and saying she understands that money side of it can be a big thing for families, and you know you're trying to cut costs and sometimes it's easier to buy other options, but buying the whole foods actually make you fuller for longer as well,
and they last you longer. At the time it feels like it's
everything and
big outlay,
yeah,
but actually it does last.
It's just balancing it all out. And again, food prep is key because when everything's prepped, and when you go into a shop, it is so much cheaper to buy unhealthy foods that you need quick. Like fast foods is so much quicker. You go in and you want to buy, even if you want to buy protein balls, they might be £2.50, £3, whereas a chocolate bar is £1.50. So you're like, oh well, there's more than that, I'm going to get it. So we do understand there's a lot of it too, but I think it's just about making the right choices and following the right accounts.
Follow the right accounts online. But also from January, do you remember one of my New Year's resolutions was that I was going to really focus on like food, what the kids were eating, like whole foods. Not that, but my wee second boy Louis, he loves sugar. Like he loves sugar.
It's just so not like any of
sugar, like, and it's so bad. But I was like, no, this has to stop. And I don't mind them eating sugar, but like once, you know, it's, and then I was
sugar.
like, if I can just give them all the good things, I don't care if they're out and about, they eat one much like, I'm not going to start saying you can't eat this, can't eat that. But if you look, like, even, I remember back.
I know what you're going to say. Betty the bread.
The bread. Have you looked at what's in bread?
No, but I will say that I'm your worst enemy. I don't know ingredients. Like, even Russell says to me, he's into flavoured water at the minute, and he said to me, do not be buying that Volvic flavoured water because it is full of sugar. Don't be getting me
Look at the back. Like, if it's full of, like, gum, emulsifiers, anything with emulsifiers in it, like, even as much as, like, a pack of, like, rolls, you know, like, just white
Please tell
rolls.
the story.
It's so bad. What is the story?
Jared wanting sausage baps.
No, honestly though, and like, even the sausages Jared gives out stink to me. He was like, my boys love sausages on a Sunday, like, they friggin' love it. So Marxies do this 97% pork meat sausages. They just refuse to eat them now. They're just like, no, not eating them. They're not real. I'm like, yes, they actually are real. That dirt that you're eating is actually
They
not
just
real.
want Denny's.
They just want Denny's.
It was the day Laura was like, I went to get baps. You want to see the shite that was in the baps? So she came out and Jared was like, does the shop not have any baps? And she's like, no, there's none.
I
Not
just said
a single bap.
because I was like, I wasn't going to start, because he would be like, oh, here we go again, Jesus, like a bap now, just next to it, not allowed a bap. I goes, no, they had none.
I know, but honestly, sometimes it is just hard to beat
I
a
get
classic.
it. Look, have I bought a pack of baps in? Yes, absolutely. But also, it's just being a wee bit more mindful.
I know.
You know what I mean?
And that's what we're saying.
time.
Like, it's all right for us sitting here saying it.
100%.
If you see me running around the supermarket, don't look at my trolley too close, because there will be stuff that I'm like, no, honestly. But I definitely am just trying to make better choices as well, and everything comes out in my skin. My skin's so much better than what it used to be, but everything comes out, and I have a rotten big spot in my cheek at the minute, and I know that's because I last weekend wanted wine. So I had beautiful white wine, which was amazing.
Tell
and then I
us
took into
about
chocolate.
the wine you were chatting about from Lidl.
So, love red wine, love white wine, love rosé wine, but particularly red wine, and Russell is on to it now too. So, I always say, like, you can get a really good bottle of red wine, but you don't need to spend a fortune on it. Like, you really don't. So, we had this conversation. You were saying you got a lovely bottle of red wine at £25, opened up and it was stinking. And I said, funny you said that, Laura. I had been in Lidl and there was a man in front of me, and I was being a really bold girl, but I kind of was judging because he was really well dressed and he was reading all of the labels on the wine, and I was like, oh, he's going to know what he's talking about. So he had put 4 bottles of this wine into his trolley. So nosy hole here was like, let me see, and I looked and it was £6 for a bottle of wine, blue label, like a navy blue label, Chianti, is that how you pronounce it? £6, and I bought it. So brought it home, opened it up with Russell, and he said, he was like, that is the nicest one we've had yet. And like, he's tried his first ever wine he tried was Sancerre Red. I was like, great, class, expensive taste. But then he tried this. It was beautiful.
Chianti.
Oh my word. And it's a really simple label of just Chianti, navy blue, £6. Out of this world.
See, so you don't have to be super bougie. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy.
But there is one that I love, Celeste. Something, I need to find it again. It's a blue label with stars on it, and we got it first time ever. We went to Paris, and we got it in a wee bar, and I loved it. And my brother-in-law actually got it in for me, and
I must get that off Jay. Actually,
it's so good.
Super
it
Valley
is so
Moira.
beautiful. Yeah,
you know his own.
He's big into his wines, but I just love it. And it takes me back to that night in Paris every time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not good with wine. When I get a lovely wine out and about, I love it, and then I forget. So then I'm like, like
I don't know much about wine, but I know whenever one doesn't taste nice, I couldn't tell you the price of it.
How ironic. We're supposed to be chatting about wellness and health, and here we are chatting about wine. Great. Yeah. So there you go. Don't take any wellness or health advice from us. No, it's not really.
No, it's all about balance. We can pretend during the week to be really good.
Eat really healthy so that you can have the wine. That's exactly.
Oh my God, totally.
What it is. Yeah. Totally. Back on my date game as well. I'd gone off the wagon with the dates. So, and again on a wee Sunday, I love a wee date.
Yeah.
Afternoon on a Sunday.
I had made protein balls at the weekend, and they're so easy to make. I get so many questions, but I don't know how good. Yeah, which was bringing in for me to try. Let you know how that goes. But yeah, they're just, if you have time to prep the stuff, why not?
Literally, these dates are 2-second job. Like,
if even.
Chop the dates, half them. I do half, and then I fill it with a wee bit of peanut butter, melted dark chocolate over the top, sea salt, and you can chop pistachios if you have them. I done
walnuts on mine with some coconut.
You don't even need them. Sea salt is loads, and that is it. You have the nicest snack for a cup of tea.
I actually had always fully dipped them in the dark chocolate, and I usually love the Lindt, like 85% or something. Yeah, that one. Yeah. And you can get it with a touch of sea salt or just plain. But then I took your trick on of just drizzling it.
Yeah,
because I actually do enjoy the dates. I never thought I would be the person to say that, but the dates are sweet enough in their own that you don't really need all the chocolate on top.
No.
Which I would say, but it's really good.
Also, top tip, Amazon now have Tony Chocolonis by the bar of the really nice ones. Remember that, like, you
greeny ones
to get even nicer ones. It was what lovely one I got with hazelnut and something in it, or almond.
Tony Chocolonis is so good.
Yeah, even if
almond and sea salt,
something like that. I've been melting those over the dates as well.
Now Laura got me on to this chocolate, which I just stopped buying because Russell Chesney just ate the full bar.
So dear too.
The HU.
The HU.
Oh,
I went no sugar.
No, it's so, and you see, if you were reading it, I was like, and I did. Laura got me it, and I was like, thank you so much, thinking this is going to be like powder on my tongue. It's so tasty. There's cashew butter and almond butter.
It's the only chocolate that's healthy that actually tastes.
Now you can get it on Amazon. You can also get it in Holland and Barrett, but I was in the Boulevard over the weekend. They didn't have any.
Oh no!
But it is so good.
And my other top tip for sweetening things rather than sugar or rather than like syrups or anything is use honey, natural honey. I can tell you that Laura has me addicted to honey. I never liked honey. Never. Harvest Health in Newry have the most gorgeous honey. I'm not joking you, it tastes like vanilla. It is amazing. It's actually a local for Kill honey. And you drizzle that over your natural yogurt rather than buying yogurts for the boys, because does anybody ever look at the back of yogurts for kids?
Remember, hang on, I was reared in Petit Flou's, and see now, Petit Flou would send me through the roof hyper.
Not good. Like, yogurts are not good. So what I do in the evening for them is natural yogurt, like the Fage or whatever that Ballymena guy. Every time I say Fage, what's his name? That's all I can think of. Glenn, this one's for you. Fage.
He's a t-shirt. No? He loves Fage.
He loves the Fage. So I do that, and then I drizzle the honey over it, and it is absolutely so gorgeous.
And chicory syrup, you got me on that too.
Yes, I have it.
Homespun.
Order that again. Homespun chicory syrup, and also they're an Irish company. Their chicory syrup and their
quinoa crunch.
Quinoa. How do you say that?
I say quinoa.
Quinoa granola crunch is beautiful.
I am so off topic, but I am so telling this story because I was going to say we should use the Google Gemini app to find out how you pronounce it, but actually I downloaded the Google Gemini app, okay, because has anybody seen the trend going around where you ask Google Gemini to put like somebody in, so like for instance there's a homeless man one going around.
Calvin, no, you're not right for this story. I honestly came very close to booting her up the HOL.
I would show you the video, only no, I cannot, because the video cannot be put out to the public world, right? So Neve said to me,
Can you set the scene, please?
Yes, okay. So this was a couple of weeks ago. So hectic. Shoe delivery and staff on the brink of saying goodbye, walk-in wardrobe.
Yep.
So stressed. Right, but everybody needs a wee giggle every now and again. And we used to be a workforce that would have done dance trains, and we would have done funny pranks, and we would have done funny videos, but life is too hectic now, we can't. So, Neve said to me, we had just breaked for lunch, we had a marathon, I think we'd done like 4 Love Laura launches, it was really hectic, but we were going to keep going, break for lunch. They went upstairs, and Neve was just chatting, she says, Holly, have you seen the trend that you need to do about the homeless man? I'm like, no, what is it? You go on to Google Gemini, you take a picture of a person or a place or an object in a room and say, can you put a homeless man here? I done it with a studio, so it was our lovely sofa that we're sitting on, and I said, can you put a homeless man on this sofa? I then texted into our group chat and say, oh my goodness, can someone help? There's somebody come into our studio.
Please get me Dave.
I can't get him out. Then I took another one of our clothes reel and said, please can you make him look through the clothes? Which I done now. Calvin, I'll show you the pictures after. But I put it in, and I was like, she'll not see this. So then I rang up and I was like, Laura, and I whispered, I was like, Laura, can you mention, where's Dave? Where is he? And I'm like, I don't know, but I can't get this man out. Now, the laugh is that it wouldn't be that unusual for something like that to happen in walk-in wardrobe.
This was the actual laugh that week. I was like, there is this much shit has went down in this place this week. This just is going to be one more thing and for the book.
Definitely have had a couple of random visitors walk-in wardrobe over our lifetime here. So that wasn't really unusual. There was a postman just walked into us, like changing and all.
Changing. But anyway.
So then Neve was videoing, because this was going to be the video. We'd insert the clip and then we'd do the boss's coming through. So then we were laughing. I was like, Laura's on her way. I tried to get Dave. So I'm standing and Laura is just about to walk. She comes in through dispatch. You can see her banging through the doors in her house looking for Dave. And she catches me laughing. Well, the door opens, and I am not joking. I've never been called as many things in my life. Holly, 11 week that it is, I'm bad with my nerves, and you do this. Meanwhile, tears trip me, but then suddenly I'm like, oh shit, this isn't funny anymore. And Neve has the phone, and she just pulls the phone down. She's like, we can't really
I just walked straight through. I couldn't even face her. I was like, no, my nervous system could not.
It was so funny though.
My heart was racing. I was like, oh, I gotta be you know when like there's that much stress going on in your head, this one more thing. No, in a normal situation I would have known.
I know.
Knowing you were pranking me, bullshit.
But the photo was that good. And then Laura was like, you need to delete those photos, because Kathy wasn't here at the time. She had just left.
She put it into Kathy was away. She was down at the shop getting lunch or something. And I goes, delete that. That woman actually is going, she's going to have this, she actually is going to hit you. And she was like, no, I'm not deleting her. Let her panic. I goes, no, delete them.
Oh, she made me delete them. So the party paper was definitely here. Now, I picked a better time, and maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So we pranked the shop girls recently. Remember the warehouse staff pranked the shop girls. So I felt like the shop girls, because they were not impressed that we pranked them, because they were in the middle of
so
this.
Busy and all as well.
Such a busy day, right?
We done a prank phone call.
We did a prank phone call, right? It was totally out of line, right? The boss was involved. It was like totally not PC.
Laura said to me, do a prank. I was ringing. I said, no. But it was funny, because sometimes I am that person that will always try and just have a laugh. Like, I just want a wee giggle. So I knew it was funny, but I always be the one that gets, well, I don't take much persuasion, and then it's always me that's like, why did I choose that time to do that joke? That was not a good time.
So then I was like, we were kind of like, oh God, like we need to really apologise to them. That was not that funny in the end, because they were so busy and we scared the shit out of them. So then the other day I was like, I got it afterwards. I was like, that was funny in a way, but actually it wasn't even that funny. It was my head. I was about to cry. I was like,
I know.
Either I was going to lie down beside him and go, do you know what? I'm with you for the day. Can I just sit here?
Honestly, it was. And then I showed Hannah, Ashley and Hannah and me and Neve were wetting ourselves, and Hannah was like, can I see Laura's reaction? I was like, no, we couldn't use the video, Hannah. She used words I didn't even know existed. And then I done it that night to my mum and dad. I got them. Then the next night I done my in-laws, that group chat, and my brother-in-law rang me. I'm coming round. What's he doing? I was like, he just won't leave my house. I can't get him out. So then Sam, I could hear the car door and all, and his girlfriend was like, okay, drive. And I was like, oh my God, it's a joke. I'm so sorry. Please don't come round to my house. It's a joke. But it was so funny. So there you go, folks. Okay.
Oh my God, don't do the prank. Honestly, it's actually quite scary. And then somebody, Kiva was like, or who was it, says, I'm going to do that to somebody and put it in my back garden when their husband was at work. And I was like, just don't do that. You're going to give them a heart attack.
No, but there is a video going around of a Belfast mum, and it's the daughter's messaging her. Her voice notes back are so funny, honestly. But I do feel like we need to go back to a few funny videos. Like, we need a bit of crack in here.
Yeah, it's been a stressy few weeks.
That was not the week, it was not the day, and she was not the one.
So this is not for your wellness and for your mental health. Don't work for Holly is the moral of the story, actually.
I can't even make people jump anymore, because I made Hannah jump last week, and I mean really jump with a big squeal. Didn't record it because didn't think it would happen. I could never get her. And then she went psycho as well. Hannah is my prankster. She loves it, and she's like, Holly, that's not funny, because there's a guy my age died last week of a heart attack. I was like,
right, Hannah.
Okay. I'll not be scaring you anymore then. No problem. So I'm going easy on you, but I'm bringing it back because YOLO. I need the content more than anything.
Right, back to it. Talk to me about supplements that you're loving.
I'm back on Mizuki collagen.
Me too.
Laura got me onto that. I am on my third box is arriving, and it's a 2-week supply, so I'm on week 5 actually coming up to. Do really like
helps
it.
Helps with the wrinkles, the skin.
Helps. Now I actually feel like I'm a bad advocate today because I have a massive big spot on my cheek, but I got Profilo recently, which I love, and then I feel like the collagen is just helping. I'm getting all these things, but I'm actually not trying to prolong them, so I was like, I'm going to go back on it. I was on an Elevate
your hair and nails
for a while. Yes,
and everything. It's not just for your skin, the collagen.
No,
I think it's works.
I was on Elevate for a while there, which I did really like, but I was mixing it into my coffee, and it was a chocolate one, and I just feel like chocolate always breaks my skin out. So I was like, I felt like it was too sweet for me or something. So I went back onto the Zuki. They're a wee sachet, which I do not love the taste of, but they're so handy to take in the morning. And it's done in 2 seconds, so I've been on it. And then supplement wise, I'm always on, I can't remember the name of it now, but there's a white and orange box, which is a probiotic that Aileen told me about.
It's not Simprove. I love the Simprove.
I haven't been on Simprove in ages, and I feel like I'm missing
out. It's just you nearly forget. It's coming back to you. It's like the collagen. You do it for so long. Ashwagandha. I'm on ashwagandha.
Oh yeah.
To help with my nerves, working with Charlie Holly. Ashwagandha is like a.
Is it a mushroom?
Yeah, but it's just like in a tablet form. But supposedly it's really good for like calming and keeping you calm and. I feel like I need all the calm vibes.
Is it working for you? Like, what? Have you only started it or what?
Yeah. So yeah, I think for women's health, I think it's like,
Yeah,
it's supposed to be really good.
Well, do you know what
creatine.
You took the words out of my mouth. I just got my mum and dad onto this too.
Right, brilliant.
So I'm actually thanking Joanne McNally for this because she is a big advocate for creatine.
Right.
Russell, my husband, has been telling me for a long time we all need to take it. But creatine is not just for strength training, bodybuilders, muscle. It is not. It is for muscles,
I feel like this
but your
is
brain
an ad
muscle.
for creatine. Any supplement brands that want to sponsor us here, Holly, is
No, I'm not
your
joking.
one.
Mainly because my husband has told me so much about it, and I have this massive. I'm bad with my nerves when it comes to my parents because I am like I want them to live forever, but I'm also like I just have such a fear of like Alzheimer's, dementia, everything, and this is a big health benefit for creatine. So it's for your muscle health and your brain muscles, everything. So it's been linked to that. Joanne McNally had started it as well. She had said about it. It's been linked to helping symptoms with early onset dementia and everything. It's obviously not curable and it's not going to cure it, but it just helps your brain, everything, your focus, your brain health. Look into it.
Yeah, it was. Really I have creatine, and I got Michelle, my friend, onto it as well. And then I just dropped off the bandwagon. Haven't been taking it now that you say creatine. Like I buy all these things, they pile up, and then I lose the head and go, I haven't took that in 6 months. Bin.
Oh no, I try and finish things through, but then sometimes it's just keeping it, and then sometimes we all take so much that it's like, is it all benefit? And so I just think keep it simple. A good probiotic, a good supplement. Boom.
Yeah, good food as well.
Simprove, I definitely need to go back on my Simprove. The run up to the wedding, I was religious with it. Yeah,
100%.
I just again ran out, didn't reorder. Had been taking it for like a year solid, probably off it near a year now.
Sometimes it just takes something to trigger you to go back and try it, doesn't it?
If anybody else has any other suggestions of things you're taking or something that you couldn't be without, definitely let us know. Because sometimes
again, I would love to invite a guest in that could break down the supplement world and just talk to us about, especially for women, what we should and should be taking.
Absolutely, tell us everything because there's so much as well. Then you read something and you're like, I'm going to start this.
I know.
Never
That's
do.
me.
Definitely let us know.
Will we finish it there?
Yeah, that was a real... I don't know what that was, that episode, but it was good. It's the nerves for the Westbury. Our ashwaganda's not working.
I need to mix the wine with the ashwagandha now at this point.
Oh, I'm telling you, honestly.
But
that was good though.
Yeah, by the next episode will be live from the Westbury, hopefully. So you gotta join us in that one.
Absolutely.
But
Thank
as
you
always,
so much.
Please like, subscribe, give us the love, comment, and keep the questions coming.
And keep your dilemmas coming in too. There we go.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Dilemmas also.